Alright, we are back with some more Let's Play Etrian Odyssey 4. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying making this Let's Play series so far. I don't know what it is, I just have this passion to keep making more videos for it, which is good. It's really good to have that. Anyway, at the end of the last segment, we stored the Night Shard, so that way I could show you what happens if you try to go to the Wharf Master without one. Or rather, after you found one and you don't have it anymore. Yeah, he gives us whole speech as though we come here for the first time, which we have. Again, this place is all about multiplayer features, and I'm not doing that, so yeah. You get dowsing rods, which you use to find stuff given to you by other guild cards. Yep. Yeah, I don't have any QR codes, sadly. Yeah. Yeah, funny you mention that. The Wharf Master doesn't bother hiding his anguish to hear that you have divested yourself of the Night Shard. So what happens if I go back again? No, nothing. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to the inn, and let's retrieve that Night Shard. No, not talk to you, Dala. I don't care about you. Store. Store and claim. Shouldn't that say storage? There's definitely enough space there for it to say storage, not just store. This isn't a store, this is a warehouse thing. Whatever. Anyway, let's hand it over. The Wharf Master is harsher than usual. This time, you do not fail to hand him the Night Shard. The Wharf Master begins his work on installing the Night Shard into your skyship. Okay. Oh yeah? Damn. Oh yeah? Well. Well now. Yeah, well, when you got an easy way to move around, an easy and quick way to move around, that's, yeah. Ugh, sorry about that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, we will. Your skyship can now reach a higher altitude. Excellent. And that's just superbly helpful. So, let's enter the... Oh, wait a minute. Enter second land? Now, you don't start off at the entrance to the second land. You start off at the geomagnetic pole, which you'd expect. Your skyship, the Oklahoma, can now fly at higher altitudes. By doing so, you will be able to soar over the cliffs you can only gaze upon thus far. You check the directions on how to adjust your altitude. Yeah, you press B, which is similar to how you open up your food menu. Yep. And with that, we are ready to continue our adventure. As you fly the vast skies, breathing in the clean air, you spy a vicious monster with sharp fangs ahead. Oh damn. You watch it cautiously as the monster suddenly attacks a giant sheep nearby and begins to devour it. This cruel display of nature leads you to quickly set away in your skyship to avoid becoming its next victim. Yeah, that's a clue on how to lure that thing away. Bearded catfish, that's not really helpful. Let's see here, forest ostrich. Now, the rare bird that you can get in the second land is poisonous, so make sure your medic is at least level 20 and has the proper skill if you're gonna eat that. Otherwise you take, I believe, 80 damage. Well, let's find some more food. I do like me some good food. I believe the rare plants is also good. Oh, hey. Kerjonen and his skyship is on the ground. Let's go talk to him. You approach the familiar blue-sailed skyship on the ground, but something seems amiss. A closer look at the situation shows that Kerjonen and his skyship are being assaulted by monsters. Kerjonen is too preoccupied with his adversaries to notice you yet. Yeah, save him. You prepare yourselves for battle and call out to Kerjonen. Krajoan acknowledges your approach by restraining the monsters to secure a landing site for you. Alright, and he will join you as a guest for this fight. He's not great being a fortress from the back, but, you know, I guess it's better than not having him? Whatever. Let's see here, regen waltz, use an arm snipe, and start off a lightning rune too. Yeah, he can't really do much. I guess we can throw up an element guard with him, but that's about it. Why does he have 150 TP? This guy's a hacking bastard. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a while. Yeah, just auto-attack it down. Does he have Bolt Strike? No. Wait. Yes, he does. Alright, cool. Use it. Whatever. That much damage? Come on. Krajoan, you're supposed to be some high rank. Actually, no, he isn't a high ranking knight. He even said as such. Well, that's another one down. Apologies if my belching disturbs anybody. And that's that. Now, it's good when you see them on the ground like that, because it doesn't mean they're gonna... It means they're not gonna ask you for any food. When the battle is over, you each confirm that each other is safe. Nah, I think we're fine. Golden fishing flag, sounds good. Yeah, that turns every fish on the map into a golden fish. So it greatly increases your chances of finding rare food. He then bows quietly to you before departing on a skyship. You see him off and resume your own journey. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, I'm not sure if you can lure these Dream Eaters by, dropping food. I do think you have to specifically throw it. No, I don't even remember. In any event, it doesn't matter. We're not anywhere near strong enough to defeat them as we are. Now, I do want to collect some good food before we head into that dungeon, because that is the next destination. Oyster Shroom, is that any good? Sleep and poison resist, luck +3. Yeah, sounds okay. Force Ostrich, which is tech +2, agility +2, and luck -2. Yeah, we're being introduced to food that gives a minus tier stats. Let's see here. No, nothing. Alright. How about this one? No? Well, 3 strength, 4 luck, 20 health. I'll eat that. Yeah, probably about as good as you're gonna get. You reach the northern ends of the Scarlet Pillars. The first thing you recall as you do so is the ravine to the north of the Windy Plains. It bears a close resemblance to this terrain. This ravine too is choked with thick clouds that suggest a path further to the north. You cannot see anything beyond them. But there is a stone monument to the south of the ravine, and just as you expect, it is engraved with a crest. South of the stone monument is a dense forest. It forms a sort of natural labyrinth. Just beside the forest is another stone monument, engraved with a very similar crest. It is much like the situation in the Windy Plains. The keys to the way forward may lie in this labyrinth. That's right. Well, without further ado, let's begin. The forest labyrinth you could look upon, but not reach, is now within your grasp. It is known as the Misty Ravine. Well, how do you know that? This is virgin territory, remember? The Oklahoma can reach higher altitudes now thanks to the Wharf Master. Entering should be trivial. This labyrinth too has a mysterious monument besides the entrance. You may find clues on advancing inside. And explore the dungeon. Hooray! All kinds of new enemies await. Now, remember what I said in the last segment, don't ever enter this place at night. Not until you're very, very strong, which we are not right now. Why did I just mark it like that? No, get rid of that, put this here. There we go. And don't erase the nothing, draw the walls. Goodness. This segment isn't a disaster or anything. Here we go. As you disembark from the skyship, you step into a new maze. This one is a misty forest whose tall trees grow in clusters. You begin walking through the misty labyrinth, appreciating its tranquil atmosphere. Yeah, tranquil atmosphere, but this is probably the hardest part of the game, honestly. At least it is for me. Maybe if you have a more offense-oriented team, this is easier, but nah. This is the team I've used to win the game with, so I'm gonna stick with what's tried and true. And yes, there's the geomagnetic field immediately right there. Let's see here. We got door, and we've got wall. Door and wall. That just keeps your house's roof held up. Alright, now this introduces a new gimmick. You just keep walking straight. Let's see here. I believe if I take another... Nope. Okay, I'll just take my word for it. There is a new gimmick here, and I'll be showing that as I encounter it. Good, taunt popped off. Kinda need that to happen. Throw off a Blazing Link. Regen Waltz, Arm Snipe, and yeah, Coastal just has to attack. Kinda sad that I'm not powerful enough to defeat these hares in one round of combat yet. What can you do? And I'll tell you what you can do. Nothing about it, aside from just attacking them again and again and again. In this dungeon more than ever, don't be afraid to use your burst skills if you gotta. I say this place is hard and I'm handling these guys with extreme ease. Just take my word for it, things are bad. Or they could be bad. There we go. Everybody's almost level 18, hooray! And there appears to be a passage through there. I'll mark that. Let's see here. Looks like it goes like that? Yes. I don't want to go down. I see an FOE over there. I don't feel like dealing with an FOE. Let's see here. Ooh, hey, there's a resource point. I do like me some items. Let's see what we got here. Shopping. What's there to shop? Mahogany and jet black pith. I actually don't know what pith is. I assume that's some kind of wood. I know mahogany is a wood. I know that because I played Terraria. Also, I'm pretty sure Dendrology is just activated 3 times in a row, so that's actually pretty helpful. Ah, new enemy, and this one can cause you a ton of grief. Firebolt. So, these guys have a 50-50 chance of expanding greatly. And when that happens, you have 1 turn to defeat them before they explode. If you don't do so, they hit your whole team for a massive amount of fire damage. If you kill them while they're expanded, they hit the whole enemy team for a massive amount of fire damage instead. Don't be afraid to go all in on killing them, which is exactly what I plan to do. They're vulnerable to ice, so use that to your advantage. Throw off a lightning rune too, just for a little bit more damage. Oh, and they have 400 health, so have fun! Alright. I don't think I'll be needing a regen waltz. Just stick with what we're doing now. There we go. Excellent, level up. I got a fiery seed and a fiery rind. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's just tons of excellence being thrown around in this video. Let's see here. Iron Wall is at maximum. Taunt and Auto Time max, I got proficiency. Strike Guard and Element Guard, they're not very good. I don't recommend getting either of these. What I will, however, get is Ally Shield. I do want to get that ranked up for some of the level 20 skills. I'll show those off later, once we hit that point. But for right now, nah, don't need to worry about them. Venti, for right now, I'm actually hoarding skill points on. I'll be using up those skill points in a bit. Once they hit level 20. Marion, same deal. Jazzcat, you need to get Lock-On up to level 3 to get a good skill at level 20. Coastal, I guess more ranks than Treat. I'll get recovery. Oh, and before I proceed any further, your fortress should be at full health, always. Never let them be at anything less than full health when they start a battle. I see some horrible looking FOE ahead. I definitely do not want to fight a horrible FOE, so let's reset our encounter meter. By fighting another Firebolt, oh boy. Again, go all in if you gotta. Hold nothing back. Let's see here. Yeah, do that. Okay, I'm gonna defend for a while and let my burst gauges build up. It's good to have enough to use one double slash. Especially if this panic effect just never hits. That's good. Yeah, that's right, go after cubics, break your weapons against them. Wait, this thing doesn't have weapons. Ah, whatever. Alright, time to die, you little mushroom. 4 burst gauges, that's good for now. Get another fiery rind, though I forget what that stuff unlocks. Okay, so yeah, that... Oh, hold on. That moth there is a recurring enemy from, I believe, Etrian Odyssey 2. They appeared in the 4th stratum, I believe, in that game. And they were fucking hell on earth to try and fight. Because they had a move in that game that could panic your whole team. In this game, they have a move that panics a whole line, or they can just hit multiple people for a huge amount of damage. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and reset my encounter meter as best as I can here. Yeah, good thing I built up my burst gauges. I think I'm going to need to use up all of them for this fight. Because I need to win this turn, I need to win this battle in 2 turns or less. Otherwise, those moths will join in on the fight and really ruin my day. No, Coastal, use attack. I guess you could just not expand. That would have been really good if it did, because I would have been able to hit this bunny here for lots and lots of damage. What is this my mother just said? Oh. Okay, that's awesome. Alright, let's see here. As you walk through the dense forest, you stop momentarily. Is that singing you hear from the south? At first, it seems to be a trick of the wind, but as you listen closer and know that you are not hearing things. Could it be another party of explorers up ahead? What awaits you there? I doubt it. We're probably the first person to ever come in here. Ugh, sorry about that. You reach an open clearing without any trees. A woman is here with her back to you. You cannot see her face. Small firefly-like lights float silently around her. It is she who sings the song that drew you here. The tune she hums, oblivious to your presence, is wordless. I cannot read, but that's probably because it's about 9 o'clock right now. You are unsure of what to do now that you have found her, though addressing her is always an option. Yeah, I mean, what's a lone woman doing in a dangerous place like this? Let's talk to her. When you call to her from behind, she flinches and spins to face you. The lights floating around her abruptly dissipates. The woman, or perhaps girl, be more appropriate, stares at you with widened eyes. Her mouth opens and closes, but she seems unable to find the right words to express her shock. In an attempt to break the ice, you address her, but it seems to frighten her and she takes a step back. Suddenly, as if reacting to her movement, something darts out from the nearby brush. Its unearthly form looks like a shadow in the shape of a woman. Seeing it, the girl gasps. Hollow? What? But as the shadow ignores the girl and draws closer, you unsheathe your weapons to confront the enemy. Oh boy. Welcome to the reason that I opted to have a sniper on the team. About 2/3 of the time when you go to attack these hollows, your attacks are just gonna phase right through and it will have absolutely no effects. So yeah, I really hope you have a sniper with a leg bind, because if you don't, then this is pure, unadulterated hell to get through. Oh, fine by me. I plan on attacking them anyway. They are extremely vulnerable to leg binds, and as I've said, leg binds are a sure shot, as are arm binds, and once you hit level 20, head binds too. Alright, so now that its legs are bound, we can just kind of let loose. Alright, so this Hollow Rambler, it's vulnerable to elemental attacks, and the Hollow Exile has very low health and is vulnerable to physical attacks. With this leg snipe, probably do a bunch of damage if I land a crit. Whatever. Oh, leg bind, whatever. I don't give a shit. Let me guess, it recovered from leg bind. Yes, it did. Yes, it fucking did. Alright. I want to end this quick, so let's do that. Now watch as most of my attacks miss. Yep. Yep. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now, this is a little bit heinous. Usually you don't miss this much. There we go, finally. Holy crank. If you did not bring a sniper with you for this part, you're basically fucked. I'm sorry to say. The game is just not really possible without one. After managing to slay the unfamiliar enemy, you turn toward the young girl. She had been struck dumb during the battle, but now that it is over, she hastily bows to you. Well, it hurt my ego that I missed 9 times in a row, but, you know, whatever. You tell the girl that you are no worse for wear, and she smiles with relief. Oh, really? What, is this some kind of prophecy or something? She seems too excited to realize the import of her own words. She made reference to Yggdrasil speaking. What could this mean? We're called humans? Explorers? Or I guess the Kindred Guild? Your party introduces themselves to the girl, each in turn. Oh, I guess she was asking us for our names. Yeah, that makes sense. The girl's weariness has subsided, and her eyes are bright as she questions you. She seems to be opening up. But the conversation comes to a crashing halt as a woman rushes in from the south, staff in hand. Oh great, is this that woman we met in Miasma Cavern? Yep. You recognize the woman. She is the one who called herself Wufan, who saved you from the Miasma Forest. It wasn't a cave, it was a forest. What am I saying? What are you even saying, woman? We just saved this poor girl. Hey, come on now. Don't do that. She seems ready and eager to attack, but the girl quickly steps in between you and the angry woman. Yeah, good thing. It would have snapped her like a twig. Yes, yes we did. Yes, please. She's most interesting. Wufan knits her brow and tries to dissuade the girl, but eventually sighs at her stubbornness. Town walls? What, is there another town around here? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are some strange things indeed. You seem the shadowy creatures you fought a moment ago were these hollows. Wufan turns toward you. Alright. Excellent, I do like rewards. Wufan sternly takes the medium's hand and turns her back to you as she begins walking away. Well, I'm not gonna hate her for being a little protective. Okay. With that, Wufan drags the girl away. Is there indeed a town this deep in the labyrinth? If so, it could be a very important discovery. Yeah, I mean, discovering non-human intelligent life, I mean, that's a pretty huge discovery right there. Unfortunately, people are kind of exhausted at the moment, especially Chazcat. You don't realize it, but those snipe skills take up a lot of TP, especially when you're using them so frequently like I am. It might not actually be a bad idea to buy an accessory that gives more TP. Alright, so here's that gimmick I was talking about. Notice how I'm suddenly in a different area of the labyrinth? Yeah, I don't know if this is entirely the right way to map this. You're probably supposed to map it with some of these icons right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to map it out like this. And we came from here, so I will map it like that. Yeah, again, I have no idea how to properly map this stuff. That's just what I've always done. And we're at a bit of a crossroads here. You sense some presence nearby and stop for a moment. You look out about you to see a firefly-like light floating to the east. The light capers and gambles, leaving trails of light behind it. Eventually, they disappear without a sound. What was it? You decide to continue your search. Well, let's follow them. That's all we really can do. And that went like this. This one goes like that. We got north, and we got... Oh wait, that goes south right there, so let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it's the same exact message as before. It looked as if it was showing you which path to take. You decide to resume your search. You can follow that, but there's a passage right here, and I fully intend on opening that first. There we go. Alright, now let's make our way to Vesseltown. I just spoiled it. I am so sorry. Wow, that was great. Alright, well, new enemy. Petaloids. Alright, so, you remember how in the first Etrian Odyssey these guys had a penchant for putting their whole team to sleep? They can kind of still do that in this game. It's just that they'll only start putting one person to sleep at a time. Once they've taken damage, then they're able to put the whole team to sleep. Worse is that once they've taken damage, they have an ability called Petals, which can hit the whole team. That shit sucks. My recommendation is, since they're vulnerable to slashing attacks in this game, use those, and then burn them down. Hahaha! Fire! 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 Alright. Hey, look at that. We're doing good. Now we're not. Alright, now we're doing good again. Try to kill this thing quick. Alright. Doing really good here. Be nice if I stopped missing. Jeez. Yeah, it exploded, but there were no enemies to affect, so the explosion didn't do anything. Got a dangerous petal, and they can drop small flowers too, so that way you can make more nectar without having to go back to the first land. Let's see here. Looks like that. And let's open up this door. 28 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. After opening the door, you are met with tall wooden structures. You would never have guessed when viewing the area from above that these were here. They must be well hidden. Yeah, I mean, we had to go through all of that from our landing spot, so I guess I'm not that surprised. Could this be the Vesseltown the medium spoke of? Oh, I guess I didn't actually spoil it. My memory sucks. I said I spoiled it, but I didn't really. The man standing by the gate raises his voice in alarm. You note that his arms and hands are abnormally thin. He must be a vessel himself. With astonishing speed, he reaches for the quiver on his back. Fortunately for all, a small figure rushes in to stop him. It is the girl you met in the forest. Yeah, please don't hurt us. I'd hate to snap you like a twig. She intervenes between the vessel and on guard and your party. Yeah, she's probably callous enough to have not mentioned it. Sorry about that. Just one slight complication, but we handled it well enough. The girl takes your hand and leads you further into town. The vessel soldier lowers his readied bow, but seems unconvinced. You see scarcely anyone else in the open roads. Could they all be in hiding? Most likely. I mean, imagine seeing a bunch of strange humans around here. The ones you do see from time to time are all vessels. There is not one other human in the whole town. The vessels glare at you coldly. Some speak to each other in hushed whispers. When you look uneasily at the medium, her eyes are downcast with shame. But why shame? I think it's pretty clear they don't trust us there, medium. She smiles at you, but does not reach for her eyes. But it does not reach— wow. Oh my god, I can't read today. I really can't read today. But does not reach for her eyes. I can't believe I just said that. The girl retrieves a bowl filled with fruit and seeds, and offers it to you to eat. So many questions. The questions come one after another in a cheerful barrage. But you wonder if the what? This game uses a lot of really fancy words. I don't even know what that word means. You interrupt to ask if there are any other humans here. Well, you're probably a unique human, still. I have a funny feeling Wafan does know some things and is lying to, quote, protect, unquote, you. Too many accounts. It's well into the double digits, I can tell you that. You hesitate before answering. You want to give her the truth, but are not sure how she would react. Yeah, tell her truthfully, why not? You tell the medium about Tharsis and the many other cities in the world far beyond it. Yeah, about Etrian, and Armorode, and Lagarde. And I'm not sure if, damn it, I can never remember the name of the city in Etrian Odyssey 5. Shit, I can't remember it. I guess Aslarga from Etrian Mystery Dungeon? And, what was the name of the city in Nexus? Magina, I think is what it was? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all of them. She is shocked to hear of an entire world that she has never seen. Her eyes go soft as she loses herself in reverie. It is the first time you can recall her youth showing through since you arrived in this town. Well, we've only been here for like 5 minutes. They're full of monsters and, monsters. I don't think you would have had much fun there, medium. Her words are cut off. Her words are off the cuff and genuine, but a cold voice spoils her delights. Oh, great. The vessel called Wafan approaches. You are not certain how long she had been listening. Too long, however long it was. No, why don't you educate us a little bit there, woman? Fine. The medium starts to protest, but Wafan pays her no heed and quietly tells the tale. Once, it seems, many humans lived at the foot of Yggdrasil and created other races to take care of it. Awesome. The vessels were among these. Double awesome. For a time, there was peace, and all lived under the blessings of Yggdrasil. But then, one day, a titan as tall as the heavens came and hid Yggdrasil. Its blessings were lost, along with many lives. The humans fled in terror of the titan, but the vessels worked together to slay the monster. And thus did Yggdrasil return to the world. The vessels worship it, and live in its lands to this day. How? Can you explain that one to me? Oh, I see. But so what? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit, honestly. I don't think there's anything that we could do to have prevented that. That doesn't even make sense. God, that reminds me of Children of the Whales. We're gonna murder all of the descendants of these people who were exiled, like, 93 years ago. With that, Wafan hands you an old book. Flame Wall. This is actually not a bad burst skill, but it won't be very useful until midway through the third land. Just then, she draws near and whispers into your ear. I wasn't planning on doing a kidnapping, you know. If she was gonna come back with us, it would have been of her own accord. The burning hatred in her eyes is unmistakable. Wafan is with you every step of the way out of town. Jesus, tell me you hate me without telling me you hate me. I'm glad the medium is standing up for us, at least. Medium's protest against your shabby treatment can be heard even outside the town. Your investigation of the Misty Ravine has taken an unexpected turn. Yeah, good and bad. Good because we discovered a whole race of people, and bad because they hate us. Regardless of the vessel's animosity, you cannot stay silent about what you have seen and heard today. Yeah, I sure wouldn't. Once you return to Tharsis, the Outland Count must know about this at once. Don't worry, I plan on going back right now. I've opened the passage. Got like half a map here. That's better than not half a map. And I forgot to buy more threads. You return from exploring the Misty Ravine. Your discovery of the vessel town is too important to keep to yourself. What they know of Yggdrasil cannot be taken lightly. You will have to report your findings to the Counts. As you stand in the square and contemplate your next course of action, an explorer approaches you. It's been a while, hasn't it? But we're both still standing, which is always good. You nod a greeting to Whirlwind. I heard a rumor you found something amazing. What did you see up there? Yeah, let's tell him. Vessels, the medium, and Yggdrasil, huh? So that's the way they heard the story of Yggdrasil. You are momentarily taken aback to see Whirlwind's usually cheery face lose its warmth and turn to an icy stare. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get all serious on you there. Here, take this and my compliments. He pushes a bottle of medicine into your hands. Medka 2! Hey, 200 more Ensol. Good! That reminds me. There's this cave I don't know if you've seen yet. It's called the Moth's Garden. I heard there's lots of rare plant monsters there, so I went to go look. And now I know why that is. Any weaker plant-eating animals there get gobbled up by the Dinogator that roams around. That Dinogator didn't make it easy to get inside the place, but you should go for it. It's pretty interesting. I know you got things going on, but if you don't get a little stronger, I think you'll regret it. Yes, indeed. Okay, see ya. He gives an even simpler farewell than usual and leaves the square. Alright, let's sell off what we got. Should be able to unlock some new stuff. Oh, I want to sell off everything. Set gloves. Oh, that's it. Well, if the gloves ain't good, no. Sad face. I do want to get something better than this bronze icon, but oh well. Well, let's go to the court. The Count can barely restrain his excitement at your reports. Yep, well, that's what they call themselves, really. Indeed. Sure, we can do that. I plan on going back there anyway. A cordial relationship with the vessels of the Misty Ravine would be most desirable. See if their medium gets my letter, won't you? Yeah, let's do that. Mm-hmm. Important. She's the most important. Nonsense. Yes. I don't know about you, I'd rather mend relationships with a race of ancient people than find some boring old tree. But we're gonna have to do that in the next video. So, for right now, save again for good measure, and I will end the segment here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.